figures $1 million or more. And if you're on $1 million downside, the last I looked when I was doing payroll is that you made $19,323 a week. Take $1 million and divide it by 52. I believe it's around 19,300 and change. Pretty good pay, pretty good week's work, I'd say. But somewhere along the way, this talented performer forgot to file his income taxes for the last 5 years. I don't know how many Rolexes he had, or how many Mercedes he had owned, or how many boob jobs he had bought. Not for himself, or others near and dear to him, in his time zone or elsewhere. And the government garnished his wages. Now that was back in the days when you could go to the promoter and the agent, or they call them producers now, the road agent, the Jack Lanza, the Dave Hebner, the Chief J. Strongbow, God bless his soul, and get a draw. So we'll get a draw on your salary. How much you need? Well, I think what the limit was. $200 maybe, something like that at one point. I remember when they got draws back in the territory that I started in, it was $25. But I never made more than $40 a night when I started refereeing for a year and a half, so I rarely got a draw. I left the house with a certain amount of money and you know, tried to be smart with it. Because 25 out of your 40 don't leave you a whole lot that day. It's $15. So this talent had bought all these material things. He bought watches, and cars, and houses. And now he says wages garnished to the point that we can't even give him a draw. He can't get a draw at the house shows. And you know, he comes to me, well, how do I exist? Well, you gotta leave home with enough money to get you through that tour. Maybe you might want to pay off and or cut up your credit cards and work off a debit card. So for any of you youngins out there because if you got a credit card in your pocket that seems to have a glow to it, burning to be used, I would use a debit card. Because the debit card is going to allow you to spend what you got. So it happens on all levels. So not only do some of the kids in developmental not understand that they have to file their taxes. I said, you guys don't know, Al Capone went to Alcatraz for tax evasion. Mm-hmm. It didn't matter if people he murdered, they couldn't catch him. He sold lots of whiskey, gambled, but he got popped for tax evasion. I guess Wesley Snipes is still clinging to the sheets, sleeping on his back in some federal prison right now. Tax evasion.